We're going to the sunset.
Oh, what are we going to do before the sunset?
We have to leave.
We're going to see the crocs.
We're going to see
There's a bird just there. What was that? Oh, wait.
It's like that Birds movie, isn't it?
Whoa.
Are they grabbing the bin as they come in?
We're trying to leave and do
He's gulping these down, take them back for the babies and tell his wife how good a hunter he is.
Is it a pretty birdie?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're feeding him. Look at that one there.
He's going in the water.
The cat sneaky just stole their food.
Built in 1927 in Glasgow, Scotland. 327 brass tons. That's an old riveted hull, not a whole lot of them left anymore. Now, this one's first job in Australia was to cart sand and gravel for the construction of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. From there it went on to coal out of Newcastle, then bagged sugar up and down the east coast until the outbreak of war, where it was seconded into the war effort. Now, her effort in the war was mainly troop carry. For the Americans, it was up and down the east coast and over to New Guinea mainly. But she also did waste out to sea, medical waste mainly, dump it at sea, and some mustard gas. Mustard gas, I dumped it off Townsville, which we weren't supposed to have. After the war, it went back into general use, back doing coastal resupply and stuff like that. A bit of work for CSIRO. Mothershipping for the prawning fleet, but her usefulness was starting to wane because she was getting a bit old. So I spent more and more time on anchor until it blew up there in Cyclone 10 in 1976. That's the official version. After all that, he didn't want to be a tourist attraction.
that is the tree.
That was the tree he was on, yeah. That's pretty cool how it goes down. It's cool how it goes down. Looks like a line. How pretty are the clouds, girls? Have you had fun today, Buggy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you see?
The diamonds.
And what else? We saw those big birds called jabberoos.
We go to
What did you just get to eat for dinner? Did you eat some prawns?
What do you want to do? Good cows. Oh, look at this.
And only one of them's working. Hang on a sec, have that one.
Say thank you.
That one sort of works. Here, have another one.
Thank you.
These are all.
Have a go, mate. The riverboat cruise, sunset, and around here, full moon. Karumba, mate. Absolutely turning it on for us. And there's Mars Star. Alright, mate, so we're packing up. We are licking the stamp southbound today, leaving Karumba. We went on the Croc and Sunset tour last night. It was absolutely fantastic. If you're ever up this way, go and check out the Croc and Sunrise tour. Yeah, they give you nibblies, few sneaky little beers, and yeah, cruise up the river and have a look at a few crocs. They feed the jabberoo, which is really cool. The kids love that, and the kites come down and they feed the kites and that, and then yeah, you cruise out in the bay and yeah, watch the sunset go down. We were really lucky while we're here because it was sunset plus full moon, so we watched the sun set and the moon rise at the same on the boat. It was sick. Got some good footage. Yeah, so we're heading down to the Burke and Wills, the four ways they call it. Yeah, cruise down there, check it out. Got to go through Normanton and grab some fuel. And yeah, but Karumba's been sick. Thanks for watching.
The shirt was black and the neck was red.
I think he had a red hat on,
I think you had a red hat.
I
Did you
think
see it
they
on
were
your
red.
side?
And
Along the road, there's all these ant mountains and people have put clothes on them.
Termite now.
Termite mountains. Not mounds. And the girls find it absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
when you said skull was
So excited.
side and then one have a flower dress and one have a white shirt and one
I think it had a high vis jacket on, didn't it?
and one have a jacket on.
Yeah. There's another one, Scarlett.
One have some glasses and a shirt, and one have a purple thing on it.
Oh, Spencer. Oh no, that's not.
Bag.
The bag.
How's it going? Bag.
I know the back.
Black bag one.
Make sure you find them over on my side, Dad. Or a handbag. Or a handbag.
Green bag. So we just pulled up on the side of the road here. As you know, the top end of Queensland is absolutely full of these termite mounds. And now what we've seen is we've come across a lot of these termite mounds. People have pulled up on the side of the road and thrown a hat or a set of clothes or something on them. So we've got some old clothes of the kids, and the kids are dying to put them on one of the ant mounds. This one here, Bug. This one and that one. You put it on there, Moo. Here. Spencer, over here. Over here, Mooey.
You gonna be able to get it on? Spencer, come here. I'll help you in a minute.
Where's the neck? Let's put the neck on.
That one's a bit fat for the swimmers.
Hang on. We might have to do the swimmers up here.
Do the swimmers over here. on over there. Can you hold this? Ready? What do you reckon? Does it look like a scarf on this way? On this side?
Yeah.
Does it look like a scarf?
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Buggy? That one's got a scarf on. Millie, what do you reckon? Oh, there's Spencer's Swimmers on an ant mountain. Cool, what do you reckon? Is that funny? That one's got the scarf, and that one's going for a swim.
Now, is that cool?
Yay! Now, where's the shirt? Oh, I can see the blue shirt.
There's another one up on Spencer's side.
That one got the shirt.
There's a shirt.
How you going, Bubby? Are you going to give it to Ranger? Okay. Yeah, g'day there viewers, Mr. Johnny Thompson poking along, not bad, thanks. And we are southbound, baby. We are finished up at Karumba and we are licking the stamp and we are sending it southbound. We're heading down towards Julia Creek. We're currently at the Birkin Wheels, the four ways they call it. There's the Birkin Wheels over there. We're just pulled up here for a bit of lunch and give the dog a run and a wee and stuff. And yeah, we're heading down to Julia Creek, going to camp on Concurry River tonight. Apparently it's a pretty nice little spot, and then slowly make our way east back down to the Gold Coast. As you know, our fridge has died. It actually started working again on 240 volt, which is really irritating. But yeah, it's not working on 12 volt at the moment, and it probably won't be working on gas, so that's all right. We've just finished lunch. Are you hot, kid?
She looks so dungy.
It looks hot. How's mummy going?
I just closed everything back up again because we're about to roll.
We're about to set sail. Righto, and it looks like we might even get a bit of rain, hey? It's a bit cloudy, a bit overcast. Where'd this bloody kid go? Just walking around the van doing the checks. How'd you go? Did Rangy like it? Yep. Righto, hop back in the car. Anyway guys, we're yeah, licking the stamp and absolutely sent it. Roads have been great today. Yeah, it's a couple of sections where it was just single lane tar, but no hassles. Yeah, remember guys, slow down. No one's in a rush. Just keep poking along. Although in saying that, I have been sitting on 100 k's an hour pulling this because I get better fuel economy at that speed. Anyway, that's another video. I'll go into that later.
So we haven't had rain for weeks since we left the coast in Taree. But this looks like we are driving towards
Girls, cut it out. Morning viewers. So I tell you what a night we have had, mate. How you laughing? What a night. We had an absolute cracker afternoon yesterday. We threw the yabby trap in, did a bit of fishing, didn't catch anything. Got a fire going. I'll show you the time lapse. Got an epic time lapse happening. And as soon as I got the camp oven on, made this epic looking damper. As soon as I got the camp oven on, mate, the wind picked up and it has not stopped blowing a gale all night. I ended up having to put the fire out. Yeah, it was just blowing ash. It literally, probably camera doesn't do it justice, but look at the leaves. Look how much those trees are leaning over out there. It was absolutely blowing a gale, and it has not stopped all night from about, what time was it, lovey?
I think it was about 11:30 when we moved the van.
Yeah, we ended up moving the van because we were just laying in bed and we just couldn't sleep. The van was just rocking, so I just turned the nose of the car into the wind so that the wind was hitting the bum of the van just to try and stop it rocking so he get some sleep. Poor old kids, we confused them this morning. We asked them where the fire was and where the river, and they were, oh, poor little buggers. But yeah, it's probably the worst night that we've had on the road, I reckon. Would you say it's the worst night? And because it was still hot, so we had the windows on the opposite side of the van open, but obviously that created a vacuum, and it's literally just sucked a whole bunch of dust in the caravan. So wifey is stressing out. There's dust everywhere.
I've swept the floor 3 times this morning and there's still dust on the floor, so I've got to get the vacuum out.
You need to get the vacuum out and vacuum it all. But yeah, guys, just wanted to do a quick little hot tip. If the wind does blow up like that, make sure you've got enough water that you can put your fire out. And whatever you do, don't just go and throw big piles of dirt on it, okay? Because the dirt will smother the flames, yes, but the coals will continue to burn underneath the dirt, and it'll continue to get hotter and hotter and hotter underneath the dirt until eventually the wind will blow the dirt away, and next thing you know, you got raw coals again. Best thing to do is spread the fire out, spread it all out, and then wet it, and just get all those. So all I did was pull all the big logs out. I'll take you over and I'll show you, but I pulled all the big logs out and just let them die out, and then the hot coals, yeah, we just splashed some water on there. We didn't use much water at all to get the fire out, but yeah, don't ever just like if you're on the beach, don't throw sand on it, because it'll just get hotter and hotter underneath it. But yeah, always be fire wise. So yeah, but when we started the fire and when we put the camp oven on, it was dead still. Like there was not a breath of wind. We thought, oh, it's gonna be a cracker night, you know, Scarlett and I were gonna sit out there and watch the stars like we normally do. And it was a full moon last night, beautiful full moon come up, sunset and then full moon, and then yeah, it was just wow. So anyway, we've got a short stint today into Julia Creek. We've got a cracking headwind, so yeah, we're going to do a longer day today, but because of the wind, we're just going to do a short stint into Julia Creek. Yeah, there's going to the information centre. Apparently, there's a mad free camp in there. It's about 120 k's into Julia Creek today, I think, so not too far. Get some fuel, bit of tucker, and then yeah, we're literally going to flip a coin when we get to Julia Creek whether we head east or whether we head south.
Can't decide that one.
Can't decide whether we want to go down the coast road sort of thing back into the Gold Coast or whether we head down the middle. I'm keen to get a bit closer to the coast, I think, just to see the beach. We've seen them, you know, spent 3 months.
Near the ocean, and we still can't swim in the ocean we visited, so it'd be nice to go to an ocean we can swim at.
3 months out in the bush, out in the sticks and the red dust, mate. Hey, time to get a bit of sand in the toes. Hey, lovely.
That's not red.
That's not red sand.
That was totally wicked.